Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22, and today we're going to have a look at the fixed crop prices mod. Roll the intro and take a look. So this is a mod created by me that hopefully released today, and it was in response to someone commenting on one of my videos, and I cannot remember which video it was or who it was, unfortunately, but they were asking if you could remove the seasonal variation of crop prices and product prices when you are or aren't playing with the seasonal growth switched on. So I have a save here on Elm Creek with seasonal growth switched off. And you know, I'm sure all of you are aware that if you go into the prices tab and you look at the prices, there are best times to buy and sell all your products. And if you're playing without seasonal growth, or even if you are, sometimes you don't want to have to wait to sow your crops. Sometimes, you know, depending on how you're playing, you just want to be able to sell your stuff when it's ready. So that's what the fixed crop prices mod does, and we'll just load that up and have a look at it. So just in Mod Hub, just so we can have a quick read of the description, basically what it does is give you the best seasonal price for all of the base game crops, production outputs, and animal products throughout the year. It doesn't, if a map's got extra crops, it probably won't affect those, and if you add in mods that add in production outputs and things like that, it won't affect those either. But all the base game stuff, it does affect. So let's load it up into the game and have a look at how it works. So I'm going to cover two different cases. So in this case, I have just activated it on the save that you saw me in a moment ago, and I've skipped forward a couple of months just so you can see the effect that happened. So if we now go into the crop prices menu, so we were in August and we've just progressed September and October, and you can see now we're in October. The variation is tiny and it's up at the maximum. And if we then just progress a month, that should continue through. You get a slightly different effect if you add it to a new save, and I expect you'll get the same effect in the future of an old save, and I'll show you that in a moment. But I'm guessing most of you will be adding this to an existing save, so I just wanted to show you that. And you can see now that the variation is absolutely tiny. So I'm just going to skip forwards a bunch more time off camera and we'll have a look at what it looks like, and then I'll show you all the other crops. So I have progressed through to May, and now if we have a look at wheat, you can see the months we haven't been through yet, you've still got some variation, and I'm going to just show you those because this is going to be a pretty big change. You know, May we're sitting up at, you know, 400s per 1,000 litres, and June it's looking like it's going to drop really significantly, so we'll see whether it does. And just looking at the others, you see the same kind of thing. So what we're just seeing here is the variation in the prices of the sell points. That's what it does. If I scroll down, you'll see it affects productions outputs as well. Hasn't affected planks, which is interesting. That's actually that's just a very small range. Yeah, that's okay. And the same with furniture. Yeah, that's just a very small price variation. That confused me for a second. What else we got? Yeah, manure, you can see, although it looks like a big variation, actually that's only £10. So yeah, let's progress forwards and see what happens to those really big jumps that we were seeing in price for next month, and whether those go away. And I'm then going to show you what happens if you add it to a new save, because it's much cleaner. So if we jump up, we are in June now, and you can see, you know, corn's the same. We're just getting the variation across the sell points in their prices, basically. If we go to wheat, yeah, you can see, you know, the lines are getting much smaller. So let's just finish going through the year, and you'll see what we get. And you know, to be honest with you, I probably won't use this because the way I play, I quite like that variation. You know, I like having to wait to sell my crops at the right point, or deciding to take the hit of selling them early if I can't wait. I play with seasonal growth on as well. You know, it's how I play. But if how you play is different. You know, if you're on PC, you might have put in my fast growth geo as well. This, I'm waiting for the final results of testing as I record this. This should be on all platforms. So we're now into August, and yeah, you know, you can see that the range now is £10 per 1,000 litres. So although it looks like it's varying a lot, actually it's not. You know, you're getting really good prices for everything. So you can pretty much ignore this now, and you're going to get a good price for your products whenever you want to sell them. So let's load up a new save and see what it looks like for that, shall we? So a completely fresh save on Elm Creek, and if we then go into the prices menu, you'll see we have no price fluctuations for this product. Let's have a look at what happens if we progress forwards a few months. So bear with me, and I will be. So I've progressed through a few months now into October, and you can see that we are starting to get those same graphs populated with, you know, that's a £20 per 1,000 litres of furniture difference through the months. And then up for wheat, we're getting the same kind of thing. You know, you're just seeing the variation across the different sell points that you've got available. You know, so we've got prices ranging from £401 per 1,000 litres up to 465, and that's what you're seeing in the graphs now. But basically it means whenever you want to sell your crops, products, milk, manure, whatever, you can, and you'll get a good price for it. I hope you like this mod. It may or may not suit your playstyle. If it does and you like it, go in the game and rate it 5 stars, because that really helps out. Do that for all of the mods that you like. If you don't like it and it doesn't suit your playstyle, just ignore it. Okay? Cool. If you liked the video, click the like button. If you've got any questions, stick a comment below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. And I'll catch you next time.